Hooked up, hooked up. Yeah, buddy. Listen to that. Woo-hoo. What's going on, guys? Doing a solo trip this morning, midweek here. I am a little bit worried about snow. There's probably a foot of snow where I'm headed. All hell broke loose last week. Weather just decided to change over. Finally. The only problem is it came with snow. So now, dealing with that. Still pretty excited to get out. I got some half decent bait from my local shop. Waiting on my buddy Jason. Got some traps out, one of mine and a couple of his. He's gonna check for us here, hopefully tonight, tomorrow, something like that. And I got a couple buddies coming up this weekend, but we're looking at another 6 or 8 inches of snow where I'm headed today, on top of what's probably 10 or 12 there already. And then on Saturday, the day before they come up, we're looking at another 8 or 10 more inches coming. So it's gonna make it awful rough for running the four-wheeler out there, if I even have enough ice for that. Luckily, Rory, who you guys have seen on the channel, has got tracks on his four-wheeler he put on this year, so that should save the day. We might have to make a couple runs. We'll have to see what happens. I'm just hoping we got enough ice to support the machine, because with that snow on Saturday, it's going to come a mix of rain toward the end. So, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if it packed the snow down a bit and then froze up solid Saturday night, which is what they're talking about. It's supposed to go down the teens after that. So, and then all next week it's going to be rip-roaring cold, which I'm stoked about. So from here on forward, things are definitely looking up for us for ice fishing. By next weekend, not this weekend coming, I should have a lot more options as to where I want to fish. We have a solid straight week of weather that's not even going to go below freezing even during the day for a solid week, and then whatever comes after that is just icing on the cake. So we should have plenty of ice here coming up within the next week or two. So I'm looking, I think, at the last half of January and hopefully all of February to be ripping and on the ice whenever possible in between my work hour schedule. So stay tuned, guys. I am going to film all of this via my cell phone today, so it might not be the greatest video, but I did not feel like lugging the cameras around. I am trying to go light as possible with gear and weight today. I literally unpacked everything. I didn't bring my rod locker. All I got is batteries, the auger, my bait, and the shack and heater. So one jigging rod that I might do a little jigging with. Crossing fingers that I can get on some of these bigger fish. This is the time to get them. If I'm going to catch a giant, now is the time. I do not have a tape measure or a scale with me, so it'll be a rough guess on weight and everything. So, but we're going to have some fun. Hopefully we get on some fish. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm just getting set up. I put my first 2 traps in and I already have a flag. Let's hope it's a big old nasty pike here. I'm going to try to set you guys up. I didn't bring a stand for my phone, so I'll do the best that I can. But it's ripping, so I think I got one. Let's see if I can get this to work. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to find out. Right there should do it. Took a bunch of line, the spool was ripping when I got over here, so. See if he's still there. Feels like he is. I got him. Oh, feels decent. He's not huge. Not huge, but definitely feels. It's a pike, not a big one, but we got a pike, peep. Hey, there's the first one of the day. Not too bad. Not too bad, guys. Not a giant by any means, but I'm happy to catch them. And it's so nice seeing these smaller pike in here because it means that they're a lot of them this size that I've been catching this year. Well, we've caught a few this year this size, so that's good. Let me get them off the hook here and I'll let them go. That trap wasn't down there for longer than a couple of minutes. If you don't have jaw spreaders for pike fishing, it's a must, in my opinion. Makes a world of difference so you can get in there. He's actually not hooked very bad, so we're gonna make easy work of this guy. Just like that. Let me dip him once so you can see him one more time, then we'll let it go. There we go. What a pretty pike that is. All right, guys. Check out that beauty. And away she goes, swam off, beautiful. So we've been here for maybe 10-15 minutes, and I've already got my first flag and first pike. So that's sick. Stay tuned. We're gonna see if we can get a few of them today. I got the new Fravel going. Not sure if I'm gonna like it or hate it. If you guys have opinions on it, let me know. The aeration in it's sick. The 12-volt option's awesome. Keeping it hooked up in the truck. But I did notice on the way pulling the sled out, even with the latches both down there, it was leaking out of the back. So I got water in my sled. I do not like that, especially if I'm going to be pulling it with a machine. That is not a good sign. So I'll have to figure something out about that, but we'll see. These gaskets are supposed to make it, I believe, watertight, but it could be user error because I could have it could have been like this thing here sticking up and screwing up my seal if I didn't have this down all the way or something, which is what I'm thinking it was. Not having the net down, and I might just pull that net out because it's kind of useless if I have a fish net to actually use. So let's stay tuned. All right, so I got 5 total set up. Just finished setting up my last one right here. My 2 far end ones, I have the bigger spools on my jack traps because they're the ones that I'm gonna have to walk the farthest to if they go up, which I set everything tight today. Where I'm standing is probably 15 yards, if that. Yeah, 15 yards maybe from shore. You can see behind me, and I still have solid 8 to 10 feet of water here. So what I'm doing today, just because I know from fishing this place before, I got some brush patches and some blowdowns and all kinds of stuff here in the water that come out and stretch out off of this bank. And there's some brush piles over here, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but right on the other side of that, there you'll see, actually it's a little bit further over, there's a little brush pile over there that's sticking out. So there should be a bunch of bait being pushed up here along the edge of this shoreline, and I know some of the shoreline here is a little weedy, so I'm hoping to be just off the edge of that, catch these big boys cruising. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go set up a couple of perch traps too, I think, and then I'll jig, see if we can't get a couple of perch on the jigging rod today. This place is not known for big perch, although there are big perch in here. So we'll see what happens. Gonna have some fun either way. Gotta get back over there in this trudge of the snow to my gear that I've left over there and see what happens. So stay tuned. He's good to go. See you, dude. That was super fast. I just put that bait down there, so maybe the perch traps will do all right today too. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys, so I'm doing a little bit of jigging now here. I got the flasher going, and haven't seen nothing on the screen here yet, but I just caught a perch on that shiner just to my left here, so hoping I can get something to come up and bite this bad boy. I'm just using like a little airplane jig with a piece of worm on it, looking for a bigger fish on the jig, hopefully. It's warm enough out that I don't think I'm gonna set my shack up and go through all that trouble. Oh, here comes a fish looking at my jig. Ah, it was more than one. I got him, whatever it is, tiny. This is about the quality of the perch that are in here, guys, right there. Majority, I'd say like 90% of them in this particular body of water. This lake does not have big perch, but because of these perch, this is why there are so many big pike. Boy, you really got them troubles, didn't you, buddy? That size perch will surely catch a pike. You can use them for bait, but honestly, I prefer big shiners or big chubs or red fins. Big goldens are the best. Anyhow, go back down there, see if we get something a little bit bigger here. Got a high flyer here. See what this one is. It was just spinning pretty good here. Still moving, so well, you guys can probably see that. I don't know. See what we got. Hopefully a big old perch. Got it, whatever. It's definitely a perch. Don't feel very big though. Probably got a little bit bigger. Yeah, there's a good one. So there are bigger perch in here, guys. Check him out. That's a nice big old perch. I get him to sit still here, I'll show him to you. Pretty good yellow right here. Yes, we are dealing with some white conditions here. The snow makes it tough to see these perch, but man, that's a good one to keep. Love to have a couple perch fillets. Maybe I'll think about it here and keep one or two. We'll throw them on the ice. Got another high flyer here, guys, so let's see. It's probably, I'm hoping it's a perch. I set another perch trap up, so. Oh yeah. Hopefully it's a big one. That would be nice. He's there. Let's let him have it. This feels like a little bit better perch, maybe. There we go. Just what I was looking for. I want to bring a couple home. I had to put another trap out with a shiner here, so I'll go get another shiner. I just finished moving all my pike setups around. This is a decent little perch, so it'll be good for the table. Let me get my hook back here. That's a must. Got my hook back, nice little perch. Bring them over, I'll put another shiner on. For now, I'll probably put just that one down there real quick. Now we're up again, folks. Let's see if it's another perch to take home. We got 3 so far. I don't know, this one don't appear to be the same, so. Don't feel a fish there this time. Took some line though. Might have lost my bait. Oh yeah, I've been stripped. Well folks, I'm gonna give it about an hour, a little less, probably 45 minutes here. I'm gonna move a trap over to where I just drilled another hole. So far I got 3 perch, just lost or missed another one. But I might have something for quick fish meal tonight. I might do a fish taco or something like that, we'll see. If you guys want to see some of my fish cooking video, let me know. I haven't done like a cooking video in quite a while. So I could do a little fish taco video, the way we make them. Show you the type of dressing and everything we use for the coleslaw and all that fun stuff, and the way I like to make it. So if you want to see that, let me know. Put a comment down there. And yeah, I'm having a good time. And I'm going to go set this trap up over here to my left, see if I can't catch 1 or 2 more perch before I go. That's my goal. I'm happy with that. I have not got another flag for the pike. I don't think I'm going to. It's kind of late now in the day. Usually I do really well early morning, late afternoon. But if no other action happens here, I'm going to say my goodbyes now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please think about doing so. Hit the notification bell, catch my future episodes. And for now, I will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. I gotta go look and see if I got a flag. Well, I'm heading down the lake so I can get some bass. Calling in to work and they can kiss my hat. I don't even care what they say to me. I'm backing up my truck and I'll be there by 3. Good Lord knows it is getting to me. Yeah, I'm packing up my truck and I'll be there by 3. Yeah. I don't even care if I catch a bluegill, just something.